Science fiction books, movies, and TV shows have long been predictors and inspirations for invention. From debit cards to cell phones to submarines, many of the inventions imagined in science fiction have become part of our reality. In many cases, science fiction didn't merely predict, but also inspired real-life invention. Now, let's learn about the 10 times when science fiction became reality. Fans of Star Trek will remember the replicator. Replicators were devices capable of instantly materializing almost any object with a simple command. While 3D printers can't quite pull objects out of thin air, they do act similarly to replicators, reproducing jewelry, food, and even body parts. Many tech experts believe that as the technology improves, they will resemble replicators even more closely. In his 1889 article, In the Year 2889, Jules Verne predicted an alternative to newspapers. Instead of being printed, the news of the day was spoken to subscribers. The first newscast took place 30 years later, and the first television newscast occurred 28 years after that. By 1974, millions of people could watch important events on their televisions. The movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind imagined a procedure where memories can be erased. In 2013, scientists were testing a drug that blocked certain types of memories in animals with a single dose. 3-month-old memories of lab rats were erased, and weeks later, there was no sign of the memory returning. In 1964, after attending the World's Fair, Isaac Asimov wrote an article for the New York Times predicting what inventions would be on display in 50 years. His essay predicted robot brain cars, which would be capable of self-driving. In 2017, companies such as Google, Apple, and Tesla have been testing this technology. In January 2017, George Orwell's 1949 novel 1984 made a fresh appearance atop the bestseller list. The book predicted several aspects of the modern world. Orwell wrote of a post-nuclear dystopian state monitored by an interconnected web of security cameras. In the 21st century, video surveillance is a part of everyday life, and individuals can be tracked through GPS. Famous science fiction author Robert Heinlein published a short story in 1945 about physically disabled inventor Waldo F. Jones, who creates a remotely operated mechanical hand. The real-life manipulator arms that were developed for the nuclear industry were named Waldos as an acknowledgement of Heinlein's idea. Apple's QuickTime software was a groundbreaking multimedia platform capable of handling video, sound, animation, graphics, text, interactivity, and music. Its creator, Steve Perlman, has stated that his inspiration for the software came after watching an episode of Star Trek TNG where a character was listening to multiple tracks in his computer simultaneously. In his 1992 novel Snow Crash, Neil Stephenson described a fully immersive online metaverse where people interact with one another through representations or avatars. The inventor of the online community Second Life had been playing with the idea of virtual worlds since college, but the novel painted a picture of what it could look like in the future. In 2017, smartwatches are becoming more commonplace, but a version of the smartwatches first made an appearance in the Jetsons cartoon back in 1962. Elroy's friend had a watch that he could use to watch the latest episode of the Flintstones, and the screen was full color. A 1999 Disney Channel movie called Smart House featured a robot called Pat, personal applied technology, that can make phone calls, control the temperature, start music, and even adapt dinner menus. The Amazon Echo and Google Home are smart digital assistants that can assist with shopping, control the other smart devices in your home, stream music, and manage your calendar.
Thank you for watching. Check out other Factopedia videos as well and make sure you subscribe to our channel for more.